From the mud to the rise, yeah, we built it on the grind. Trench talk, real talk, leave the fake ones behind. We don't fold, we don't break, every move we define. It's the code from the trenches where the real ones align.
Yo, what's cracking, brothers and sisters? The name's Kevin, and guess what? I just crashed a trench talk party. Buckle up because things are about to get spicy. Alright, buckle up folks, because we're diving into the wild world of Supreme McGriff and his son, who's out here cosplaying as a gangster like it's Halloween every day. Let's set the scene. Supreme McGriff, the guy who allegedly had 50 Cent looking like Swiss cheese with 9 holes, is chilling in the slammer, right? But his son? Oh, his son is out here running his mouth like he's the CEO of Supreme Squad Inc. This dude is on every podcast, every interview, throwing shots at 50 Cent like he's auditioning for a rap battle. Don't talk about Gotti, don't say this, don't say that. Bro, you're out here sounding like a broken record, not a mob boss. Meanwhile, your dad's in prison playing chess and staying quiet like a wise old owl, and you're out here squawking like a parrot on Red Bull. And let's be real, if Supreme McGriff does say something from prison, it's like Bigfoot sighting, rare and probably fake. But his son, man, he's out here acting like every word from his dad is a prophecy from Mount Gangster. My dad said this, my dad said that. Bro, your dad's probably saying, son, shut up before you get us both canceled. So 50 Cent, if you're watching this, just know this dude's out here threatening you like he's got an army of action figures ready to roll. But let's be honest, the only thing he's running is his mouth. Supreme Squad, more like Supreme Squad goals, because this guy's out here making everyone else look like actual bosses. So Prince, the other half of the Supreme Team Brain Trust, if you can even call it that, decides to call in from jail like he's hosting a podcast from the Clink. And what does he say? Oh, just that his son, Kyle Robinson, is out here embarrassing the family like he's auditioning for Jackass, the next generation. Prince is like, yo, that's my son, but I haven't spoken to him in 7 years because I gave him an ultimatum. Either you're with me or you're with the internet. And guess what? Little Kyle chose the internet. Bro, your dad's in jail and you still picked Wi-Fi over family? That's loyalty right there, just not to your bloodline. Then Prince drops this bombshell statement like he's Martin Luther King Jr. of the streets. I don't indulge in idle chit-chat. When I speak, I have something to say. Meanwhile, his son's out here beefing on podcasts like he's hosting the Jerry Springer show. Prince is like, my son doesn't speak for me, he doesn't speak for IR Gotti, and he definitely doesn't speak for anyone with common sense. And then he hits us with the classic dad line, I love him, but I will never condone his behavior. Bro, your son's out here making veiled threats on the internet like he's a TikTok gangster. Prince is like real men move in silence, and his son's out here screaming into a mic like he's trying to win a Fortnite argument. But wait, it gets better. 50 Cent, the king of trawling, reposts Prince's message like, yo, tell 50 to FaceTime me. And 50's just sitting back laughing and probably sipping champagne like these dudes are a whole comedy special. Meanwhile, Prince's son is out here trying to sell t-shirts like he's running a merch table at a rap battle. Bro, even BMF wouldn't touch this level of clownery. And then we've got this random dude defending Big Meech saying, oh, he might have cooperated with the feds to get out early. Wait, what? So you're telling me the guy who was the kingpin of the drug game might have flipped to save his own skin? Shocking. Absolutely shocking. And let's not forget the girl who went from being Blue Da Vinci's girlfriend to Meech's assistant to somehow owning his life rights. Bro, this is like Game of Thrones but with more ratchet energy. She's out here setting people up with the DEA like she's playing Among Us in real life. Supreme's out here acting like he's the kingpin of drip, but let's be real, his son's got more clout on TikTok than Supreme's got in the streets. And don't even get me started on Supreme Jr.'s designer fits. Bro, wearing a Supreme brick doesn't make you a fashion icon, it makes you a walking meme. But hey, at least they're consistently ridiculous. So back to Big Meech. Man, this guy's story is like a telenovela mixed with a rap video and a dash of Maury drama. Big Meech was out here making plays on phone calls like he was running a Fortune 500 company, but instead of stocks, it was bricks. And let's not forget Cuffy and Suarez. Those two were like his personal assistants, except instead of scheduling meetings, they were scheduling drops. But then, plot twist, the DEA agent assigned to take him down ended up getting taken down, if you know what I mean. Girl was out here playing double agent and not the spy kind. She was smashing the DEA agent so hard, the case started falling apart faster than Supreme's credibility. And let's talk about Gene Deal for a second. This man's out here spinning tales like maybe she just loved Big Meech so much she was willing to risk it all. Bro, what kind of rom-com logic is that? This ain't The Notebook, this is the feds. If she loved him that much, she could have just sent him a Hallmark card, not torpedo her career. But nah, she went full Scarface on the DEA's case file, and Big Meech walked away with less time than a TikTok trend. Meanwhile, 50 Cent's over here, like, I ain't gonna say nothing if it ain't true, but you know, he's low-key loving this mess. He's got the rights to Big Meech's life story, which means Rick Ross can't even sneeze in the direction of a BMF movie without 50 sending him a cease and desist. And let's be real, Ross would probably just turn it into another Maybach music ad anyway. But wait, it gets better. Kanye's out here on Twitter going full supervillain, ranting about Virgil, Drake, Travis Scott, and whoever else crossed his mind that day. Man's out here saying free Puffy like Puff Daddy's locked up in Alcatraz. And ASAP Rocky's friend ASAP 12 is on the stand talking about how they grilled him for 5 to 6 hours over a simple incident. Bro, they interrogated him longer than it takes Supreme to drop a new hoodie. Supreme and his little goofy son in court, looking desperate as hell, throwing everything at the wall hoping something sticks. Bro is out here asking the same damn question 50-11 times, like he trying to unlock a cheat code. You ever see somebody lose so bad they start making up rules mid-game? That's Supreme right now. So 12 already said it was a prop gun, case should have been closed, right? But nah, Supreme ain't trying to hear that. He's so thirsty to see Rocky in that jumpsuit, he start asking the dumbest questions known to mankind. Bro, dead serious, like, what does A mean? What does SAP mean? What does AUG mean? Like, my boy, this ain't Hooked on Phonics, it's court. Rocky sitting there, like, man, if y'all don't get this clown off the stand. But then he messed up. He spoke out in court. He told the witness not to answer. And Supreme's son got hype. Like, he just caught Rocky slipping in 4K. Bro is probably grinning like, aha, gotcha. But let's be real. All this over some random AUG question? Supreme really thought he cracked the Da Vinci Code. Meanwhile, the whole AUG thing ain't even deep. It's just Rocky's creative agency got Playboy Cardi, Ferg, and other heavy hitters in it. But Supreme's so out of touch. He in there like, so, oh, that means something, right? Huh? Bro was acting like he just exposed the Illuminati. Rocky probably ain't even want to answer because he knew how dumb it was. Like, imagine being in court fighting for your life and some nerd across the room just going, but what does ASAP really mean? Bruh, it means stop talking before you embarrass yourself any further. So, you know, to sum it up, Supreme's son is out here embarrassing his family, Prince is disowning his kid from jail, and 50 Cent is just sitting back eating popcorn and laughing at the whole mess. Meanwhile, Big Meech's crew is falling apart like a cheap suit, and everyone's pointing fingers like it's a middle school drama. Anyway, that's the tea. Supreme's son, if you're watching this, take a seat, maybe grab a juice box, and let the adults talk. Your dad's legacy is already a Netflix documentary, don't make it a comedy special.